Araki improved a lot throughout of JoJo. Beginning with his art, it changed a lot, but another thing as important as art is, if not way more important, is his character writing. In the beginning parts of JoJo, his character writing was pretty simple. X character does something, Y character reacts to it. In the middle parts, it changes a lot, and currently right now, we don't really have a bad or a good character in JoJo. They all have there for different reasons and different motivations, which his character writing goes from 0 to 100 in my opinion. When Araki tries to create a group of characters for one specific part, or better say a group of main characters, it always goes into a pattern. Like for example in part 3 and 5, we have the quiet guys like Jotaro and Giorno, we have the deep backstory type dudes that give everything for their part like Kakyoin and Bruno, then we have the comedic relief like Narancia and Polnareff. But one character that breaks this completely is part 5's Guido Mista. One of the best characters in Vento Oreo. The man that shoots himself, the lord of all women, Guido Mista. Mista's backstory wasn't necessarily a dark one. He had a good life, as it was shown he was kinda normal for his surroundings. He lived a life of not thinking ahead too much. A simple-minded life of beating someone but yet getting beat back, getting rejected by women, but still, over everything, having a smile in his face and being happy. Mista's backstory really influenced the events of part 5 to the fundamental levels of it because of one simple event that happened in his life, one simple night of his life that changed Guido Mista's perspective of this world and changed his character to what we see him in part 5. Having a simple walk, like literally just walking in the street at night, and you see a car, and in that car there is a woman, well, how do I say this without getting, well, okay, I will just bleep that out, but you get the concept of it. Mista was really confused what he should do there. Should he interfere or not? Well, that kinda defines his character. That interference and that really strange luck against 3 men who directly shot at him and none of the bullets hit him. It just went through behind him in the dark. And then Mista just turned around and one-shot all of them. How? Well, even the police didn't know. Even they were confused. And that is why Guido Mista turned out to be the bad guy, but in reality it was the effect of his stand. That event kinda changed Guido Mista's perspective on everything, because of the number 4 specifically, that becomes the character trait of Mista. 4 is considered an unlucky number to him. Why? Because of everything that happens to him has to do with number 4. After all, his stand Sex Pistols doesn't even have a 4th bullet. Because of that, the number 5 always gets bullied from the other numbers because of that. I'm sure that explains a lot. Bruno got Mista into his gang after that. After that, as to the gang, Mista serves a lot, because of Mista we had a lot of character. Guido Mista is easily one of the best characters in part 5 because of his simple reaction type of stuff that we get because of him. He shows a lot of personality because he's really unique, like he's the type of dude to eat while he's fighting or some stuff like that that really makes him unique and unique to himself and himself only, because he has so much character trait, and I think that is why a lot of people consider him the best of part 5. I really feel that I have to point this out, but Mista's design is mwah. Yeah, Araki really did something special with Mista. I don't know what it is, but I think that a lot of people have started to like him a lot, especially anime owners, which is really cool. To part 5s, and especially the main characters of part 5, Guido Mista serves as something special, something really special that I feel that the group of the part itself won't work without him, because he makes the story feel alive. He makes the characters feel alive. At the same time, he makes it feel, or better say, he reminds you that what the story even is about. He reminds you of the gangster story. He reminds you where we started, where we're planning to go, and he's just amazing. We have Bruno over there in the gang, which is the gangster paradise. Then we have Giorno, who is the gangster wannabe, or especially the traditional gangster. Then we have a Bacchio, who serves way more than just quote-unquote a gangster. Then we have Narancia, who is just there, and Fugo, who who isn't even there for half of the part. So what I'm trying to say is that Guido Mista is the character that bonds this all together. He has a really important role in the fights. At the same time, he's really funny. At the same time, he's really unique with his character traits. Mista is the perfect character to make the gang a gang. That is why I love Mista. Adding more to Mista's personality, the fourth number really plays an impact to Mista. Because I joke you not, every single thing to Mista's character has something or another thing to do with number 4. Well, obviously, I don't think that Araki was trying to point out that 4 is specifically a bad number, because I don't think that is the case. But it's more of a delusion or of luck towards Mista himself, because he is really lucky, but at the same time he's really unlucky, which I will argue is one of the best character traits to have in the story. Then just Mista's outlook of the world is so simple, yet it's so good. Like, oh my god, this guy is so good. Like, maybe words can't really describe this, what I'm trying to say with this, but I'm sure that if you ever read Part 5, like from chapter 1 to chapter 155, you will understand what I mean, because specifically Mista is the type of guy to do everything that you won't expect from the part. And there is Mista's importance to Part 5, which in my opinion is undeniable. There are many fights, especially some of the best fights in Part 5, like unarguably the best fights in Part 5, one of the best tense fights period, which are won because of his risk-taking, as a character, because he can leave everything, he can get himself injured, he can give his life for his character to win. That is why Guido Mista is amazing, and him working with Giorno plays completely to the final chapters of Part 5, which I won't spoil. To my beliefs, Araki was going with Mista to create a character that his character trait, his personality, is having a personality, which is confusing, I know, but everything about Mista just shoots to me as personality. The way he acts, the way he fights, the way he walks, even his stand, have personalities. Everything he does breathes personality, says personality, does personality, acts personality. His stand is personality. Guido Mista has an amazing personality, and to me, Guido Mista shows Araki's development at writing characters. Thus, Araki made one of the best groups in JoJo, if not the best, Passione. What I want to touch about Mista is his interactions with other characters. He was the first one, if we don't count Bruno, to actually accept Giorno. And the way he did it is like hard to describe with words, but amazing to describe with thought. And his interactions with every single character from the gang are so real, like so natural, so organic. My favorite ones are obviously with him and Trish, which I'm just gonna say, hey, Mista, she's 15. Mista, she's 15. Stop it, bro. She's 15, bro. Stop it. FBI, open up. The concept of luck that goes into Mista is one of the best things about Part 5, because everything that happens in Part 5 has something to do with the luck that Mista implements into himself. No matter if you consider it bad or good luck, it's none of them. It's actually both of them, which is the best thing ever. Because when Mista does something that he considers as bad luck, it's actually good luck for someone else. When Mista does something that is considered good luck, is bad luck for something else that is completely like related to each other. It's just like a chain of luck for Mista. Like, he's just pulling up luck everywhere. And another reason why I love Mista is the fan base. Like, Mista fans are the horniest people. Shout out to them. Guido Mista is one of the best characters from Part 5. If you don't agree with me, well, you don't have to agree with me. That is okay. Guido Mista is Mista. Also, take a shot every time I said Mista in this video, which is gonna be a lot. I know how much my Twitter followers love Mista, and I know how much my subscribers love Mista, so I hope I did justice to your favorite character. I am sure I will talk about every single Passion member. I didn't talk about Abakio yet, because Abakio is something special I want to do about him. Then I did talk about Giorno, but I'm gonna like make a redone of that video when Part 5 is over, so I can use good clips, and also I can make spoilish video, because that video was kind of spoil free. Then that's basically it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like, subscribe, and please follow me on Twitter, because there is the good stuff. Memes, discussions, and also you can interact with me. It's all about Twitter. If you like this video, you're gonna have exactly 4 days of good luck. Have a nice one. Bye.
Riding around the block with a Glock, your ass finna get shot.
Also, did Kira have something to do with Italian descent or something? Because this shit too obvious. Miss me with the bullshit.
射程に捉えたら狙い撃つぜ。よくやったな、ミスター。それにピストルズも。あんたと一緒なら敵対したぜ、ブチャラティ。